Where are you're coaching? Where is it more into healthcare or
in
IT?
different businesses, different.
Okay,
Really, leadership is everywhere.
everywhere. Okay.
um, Production companies or service
Yeah.
companies as well, banks. We have leaders everywhere, and they want to be helped, and we are there to help as coaches, and also leaders. I mean, business practitioners with background in businesses. We can share. We understand better the leaders as well and the business. This is the advantage
Wow.
we have. Yeah.
Good. Good. All right. So it's 6 p.m. and good evening, everyone. Thank you so much. So we are live today on Zoom. We are also live on YouTube. We need to thank God that we are happy, we are alive, Uh, and let me just put it here. Whether I want to know whether the coordinator. All right. So, sir, are you there anywhere, Dr. Arun? You can unmute yourself, or anybody from the
Yes, sir.
coordinator.
I'm there, sir. I'm there.
Wow, wow. Okay, just let's give me a minute. I'll give you a co-host so that yeah.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
all right. So Baki, I
And
can.
you go to SB Patil. If he joined
What name?
SB Patil.
SB SB Patil se koi, I don't know. They didn't see. We should know what name they joined.
Is that Sharana Baswaraj Patil?
Sarvana
Sharana Baswaraj Patil.
SHA.
SHA.
So Sharana. No. So can they do one thing? You can now introduce the author, yeah, speaker, Maggie ma'am,
Yes.
and from Poland. She is ready there. From Poland, all the way from Poland to India, to Dharwad. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll mute everyone so that we don't have disturbance. Yeah.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes,
And
sir.
Maggie, you are the co-host, so you can unmute yourself. Can you unmute and just say hi once? I want to know.
Hello, hello.
Perfect. Yeah. So Maggie, there's Dr. Arun Kumar. Arun, could you pronounce the name? Arun.
Arun.
Oh yeah.
Arun. Nice to meet you, Arun. Nice to meet
Yeah.
everyone
Yeah.
in
So
the call.
he is the entire lead here doing this. He would just welcome you on his behalf and the university, and then I'll hand it over to you. Yeah. Over to you, Dr. Arun. You can unmute and then. And Dr. Arun, the YouTube link, could you unmute Arun? Dr. Arun, could you unmute? Yeah.
Sir,
The
first of
video link.
all, I request you to introduce Madam to all the participants.
Okay.
Then I will welcome and we'll go further, sir.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. So already in the group, you might have seen I've sent a small picture, right? Did you see that? In everyone in the WhatsApp group, I'm just trying to take out.
Yes, everybody has seen that.
Okay, okay. I'll just share a profile so that everybody can see it, all right? And we'll read it so that it'll be good. I'm trying to share now so that 1 minute, give me a time. Okay. Maggie, with your permission, we are trying to, can you see that? Is it there? Yeah?
Yeah, it's coming.
Okay,
That's right.
perfect, perfect. Yeah. So
Fantastic.
there we go, all right? And Maggie has her master's in MBA and well-established coach in Poland, executive coach. The most common thing between both of us is this one, Marshall Goldsmith Stakeholder Center of Coaching. And that's how we had a webinar, right? Last month, June, with Marshall
Yes.
Goldsmith. Yeah. So
Yes,
that's where
correct.
we got connected there. And we'll share her LinkedIn profile. So I just want to just little bit take the highlights, all right, about Maggie. We call her Maggie, all right, because I cannot
That's
pronounce that
easier.
name. Yeah, yeah.
My
So
name is Małgorzata, but it's easier, Maggie. Yeah.
okay. So do you want to say a few, 2, 3 lines about them, about yourself? What is it which is not here in this profile? What is not which is here in the profile, which we want to know? For
Whoa.
example, I'm a guitarist. I'm a musician. It is not there in my profile. Yeah, like that.
Okay. I love classical music and jazz music, and
Mhm.
also Ayurveda. I take care a lot of my health.
Ayurveda.
And yeah, Ayurveda too. Yeah, and healthy food. I climbed a couple of 4,000 peaks in the Alps. Mostly, I'm climbing in the Alps
Hmm.
because it's the closer, higher peaks to Poland. Obviously, I would love to go to once to Himalaya
Yeah.
to climb a bit higher above 6,000
Oh, wow.
meters.
And you're a rock climber. For everybody, Maggie is a very strong rock climber. She's got more than 15 years of experience. You can see the profile in front of you, teaching businesses, training corporations like British Airways, Royal Dutch, Shell, PMI, UBS, leading global companies. She has earned her MBA from the St. Gallen's Business School, Switzerland, and Krakow School of Business. That's Krakow is her city, south of
Yeah,
Poland, which is almost close to uh, your neighboring border, right? For the Czech, yeah.
Slovakia or
Slovakia on
Czechia.
the south
Yes,
and Germany on
yes,
the west.
on the
East
west,
Russia,
and
all top
Russia.
countries.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So, and that's her profile. She also got certified with Marshall Goldsmith. She also got scholarship, got certified, went into global leadership assessment, and this is very interesting. Rock climber. Maybe could you show us some pictures later? Yeah, by the end of the
I
program,
will
pull
do so.
over.
It's on my Facebook. You could
Okay,
see
I'll
there.
get it. I'll get it to them. Okay. So thank you so much,
Yeah.
Maggie. It's such an honor to have you in India. And namaste from India. Welcome over to Dr. Arun Kumar.
Okay, thank you, sir. So I also call Maggie, madam. Is it okay?
Yeah, Maggie.
Okay, okay. Madam, the Karnataka University, Dharwad of India, and Department of College Education, and Government First Grade College, Ranebennur, and behalf of all the organizers and participants, I welcome you for our 7 days faculty development program for degree and PG university professors here. I heartily welcome, madam. We are eager to hear you for the development, professional development of all the faculties here, madam. Now I welcome once again, madam.
Good. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Arun.
Thank you.
Maggie,
Thank
over
you.
to you. There are so many eminent professors here. There is SV brother, there's Anupama madam, there's Manjula madam, so many
And
seniors, Purushottam sir.
I welcome to Narayan Prasad sir. He is the nodal officer of our placement cell in Karnataka state. So
Wow.
he no, but doing effort to all the colleges for the employability of our students all over the Karnataka state. So
Wonderful.
welcome to our FDP sir, Narayan Prasad sir.
Good, good. Where is
Yeah.
Narayan professors? Is there?
Yeah, Narayana Prasad.
Good, good, good.
He is a
Welcome, sir.
nodal officer of our placement cell in the Department of College Education of Government of Karnataka, sir.
Very important
Yes,
position.
yes, yes, sir.
Yeah,
A very important position. Yes.
yeah. And please keep in touch with Maggie ma'am because she trains big companies. So unko pakdo. All
Yes,
right.
yes, definitely,
Okay.
definitely, sir.
Maggie,
Uh,
before you start, one question. How sitting in Poland in Europe, you got fascinated with Ayurveda? Even in our own country, Ayurveda means people, very few people know. But how did you get fascinated from Poland?
I read a lot. I mean, my passion is also reading books,
Hmm.
and wellness also in corporations
Hmm.
and in personal life. By reading, actually, I get a lot of information, and that's why it serves me. It serves me. Meditation serves me. Ayurveda serves me well. It helps me also to grow. The better I get, better focus,
Hmm.
better memory, and therefore I can accomplish more.
Okay. So, Maggie, it's over to you. Thank you so much. The session is
sir,
yours.
1 minute. Narayan sir, can you unmute?
Okay, let me give the option. Narayan sir, wherever you are, could you please unmute, sir?
Yeah, unmuted.
Oh, welcome, sir. Welcome,
Unmuted.
sir. So happy to see you.
Yeah, just I'm driving. I was just listening to you.
Oh, be safe, be safe. Please, please. Yeah,
Nothing,
thank
nothing.
you.
I'll put my vehicle just at the corner of it.
Just give two lines of introduction blessing, sir. Your
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, today is a fantastic thing as far as Karnataka is concerned, as far as the Karnataka University is concerned, and especially the college, Rani Benno. Even though it's in a remote area, the professors there are so advanced, and when they are ready to take on this COVID challenge, and they're just going for the online thing straight away in an international way. And I
yes.
also welcome. Thank you, this Samuel and the ma'am. Who is actually is today's resource person. From Poland. She is putting her effort. Putting her time for the Indian professors to discuss about a lot of things. Really, I thank every one of you for doing this program fantastically.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Narayan sir. We want to give you a hope. We are from VIT University. Maggie is from Europe.
Yeah.
I work with a lot of industries. I want to tell you there are so many companies who want to
Hello.
recruit. Narayan sir.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm listening. I'm listening.
There are so many companies who want to recruit rural educated children. So let's come together. I want to give you the HR contacts to you.
We got an. We have opened up ourselves.
Yes, sir.
Under H&E, that is help and educate.
Good, sir.
So we are going to give, if they want to adopt any of the government college, we are ready to do, just we can go for an MOU then.
Wonderful, sir. I will give you the contacts of HR vice presidents. You please
sure.
go ahead, make as many children get placed in Karnataka. Sir.
Definitely, definitely. We are ready for it. So, thank you for such a wonderful, acceptance of this program.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Drive safe. Take care.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Okay. Thank you, Naren sir. Now over to Samuel sir.
All right. Thank you. Maggie, ma'am. So you can unmute yourself now. Could you try? Because I've muted everybody.
Okay.
Over to you.
I did so. Okay, thank you. Thank you, really. I'm so grateful to be part of this teleconference. I'm really grateful for bringing me in and introducing me. It's an honor because it's for me. It's also learning to learn your community, to learn your culture. It is expanding my network. We all create network to bring value, to share knowledge. By sharing knowledge, we also learn, and we make this world a better place for everyone. And that's the aim of why I am here as well. How can I serve you? How can I bring be of service to your customers, to your businesses? I'll be really glad to be a part of your networks as well. What's the purpose of today's my introduction? I would like to briefly introduce myself and also introduce the concept of Marshall Goldsmith Stakeholder Center coaching, and why it's so important nowadays to invest in leadership development, and coaching is part of the leadership development. If we educate leaders, if we make the leaders, help them to be more effective, we get also more effective teams. We get more effective people working for the companies, for educational institutions as well. You are also leaders. Everybody is a leader nowadays in their own businesses, in schools, in businesses, operational factories. If we, it all starts with the leadership behavior. If the leaders create a positive, long-lasting change, they listen to the stakeholders, they better serve, because the leadership is being a servant, for the teams. The people are better engaged, the people cooperate better, they trust each other, and they bring better results for the company. Because who brings good results? Who brings the results? People, the teams, the people who are working for the company. That's why it's so essential especially nowadays to train the leaders, to invest in the programs of leadership. Also in business schools, this is one of the most important subject is leadership development, because we know how difficult it is also to be a leader, to lead the company, to lead schools, to lead business schools, because you need to also be at the other side, listen to the customers, what the customers want from us, if we can deliver what they want from us. That's the point. It's worth simply investing in leadership by because leaders create actually organizational culture, and the better organizational culture based on trust, then the better results for the company. Let me share maybe my presentation. Okay, do you see my presentation now?
Oh yeah, there's a,
Yep.
tire.
It
Why?
will it will serve me a bit, give you a bit of concept of Marshall Goldsmith Stakeholder Center coaching. What are the
Maggie,
parts?
is it
What
the
is the
second
process?
slide, Maggie, or the first slide?
No, it is the first one. Yes,
Okay, good.
here is
Carry on.
simply why is leadership development important, especially now when we have so much chaos, when we have so much fear around because of the pandemic times. We need really effective leaders to drive a very good organizational culture, to drive a better organizational performance. It is really very much impactful. Marshall Goldsmith Stakeholder Center coaching guarantees measurable leadership growth. It's #1 global leadership coaching network. It serves more than 1 million leaders to get better, to be more effective in what they do. It's also a brand. Marshall Goldsmith is #1 leadership coach and thinker in the world. That's why, and it's #1 process. That's why the companies now more and more invest in coaching, because they know how essential it is to have good leaders. The major challenge now faced by executive is lack of know-how, not really understanding the practice of leadership, but they practicing their own sort of understanding of leadership. And Marshall Goldsmith Stakeholder Center coaching enables successful leaders to achieve positive and measurable results. It is a continuous improvement process of the leaders. How the process looks like between the coach and the leader, we introduce the whole process to the leader. We define his coachability. We lead some behavioral interviews, drive the structural assessment. The key in the whole process of Marshall Goldsmith Stakeholder Center coaching are stakeholders. They help the leader to get better. They give suggestions how to become a more effective leader. Based on the suggestion coming from the stakeholders, the leader creates a monthly action plan, and then the whole follow-up starts on the action points. And then we launch a leadership growth progress review every quarter to check how much change in the behavior of leader happened during the last 3 months. What went well, what was not good, how can we improve? The leader asks for suggestions from the stakeholder. And who is the stakeholder? The stakeholders are the direct reports, is the manager, is the upper manager, and the people working together with the leader. The beautiful thing about this process is that at the end, once the process is finished, the leader becomes actually a coach. He can use this knowledge and experience to further coach their own team. And again, help them to grow. And that's how we get in the circle of continuous improvement, and we all bring better results for the company. So that's actually the leading change involving stakeholders. Monthly, the leader is capturing the suggestions from the stakeholders. The leader defines himself, who want to be his stakeholder. It's about 6 to 12 people. There are direct teams, and he asks really for suggestions. How can I be better in specific area of development? We define this area of development together with the leader based on the assessment, based also on the needs of the organization, the strategy, the priorities. So it's a decision. We define only 1 or 2 leadership growth areas where we want to work during half a year or 1 year. And the leader asks for help, and it's okay to ask for help. He listens and then say thank you, is grateful for the suggestions. Then he create a monthly action plan. So he responds to the stakeholders as well. What is he going to do? What actions he's going to take? And he asks and he does the follow-up. He asks then for another suggestions. We run like a pulse survey every quarter to measure it. So that's the whole circle of leading change in behavioral in behavior of the leader. A very important part of the whole process is the commitment. Is how we defined the coachability of the leader. In leadership growth, the leadership growth is possible when the leader commits to courage, humility, and discipline. The change is difficult. The leader needs to commit to courage. It is about the leader. He has to get out of his comfort zone, show vulnerability, try new things, rethink the strategies, the actions, and he needs to have courage to ask for help. Not everyone really is able to do that. He needs to really have the humility to involve the stakeholder and ask them for suggestions and be grateful for the suggestions, and then make the whole action plan to get better. A very important aspect of the whole coaching process is discipline. There is no growth if there is no follow-up, if there is no implementation of steps, of action plans, really month by month, until it becomes a habit. It's very difficult to change people's behavior. Therefore, there is a certain time we need to be able to implement the changes so that they become habits. And then the perception of the stakeholder changes. And this is a very beautiful thing at the end, because we can measure it. And that's what companies want to see. They want to see results. They want to see a return of investment. And while running the pulse surveys, we can define in the eye of the stakeholder if the leader got better in the growth areas. Together with the leaders, we actually make sort of benefit list, the benefit for the leader. If I get better in something, I will get the benefit. I will be better in that and that. Also for the stakeholders, they will benefit because they're gonna have motivation. They will collaborate better with the leader. They have more trust. They feel listened and supported. They are recognized. And that's how it is sort of a motivational aspect of the whole process. We put these benefits on the list, on the wall. If I get better in certain areas, these are the benefits. And it's like a reminder and motivation for the leader to continue with the change, because change is not easy. To define, we're using a very beautiful global leadership assessment by Marshall Goldsmith, which is a 360 assessment for leaders. And it constitutes of 15 global leadership competencies, like communication, engaging people, boundaryless inclusion, assuring success, continuous change. That's how the global leadership assessment is built, and it describes these 15 competencies. They are grouped in 5 clusters, and the effective leaders in the global environment, they need to be good, acquire the skills to be able to be a successful leader. Especially the emerging competencies now are of high importance. As you can see, these are like developing technological savvy, thinking globally, building partnership, which is very important competence now. You can't do the thing yourself. You need to create the network of a value, not only network, but the network, and connect to people who bring value, and together you can achieve more. This is one of the competencies now really of high importance in the post-pandemic times. And also sharing leadership. By sharing knowledge, teaching people, you're learning twice. You keep people engaged also in the teams. So that's how the global leadership assessment is constructed, is designed. I am also practitioner of GLA 360. It helps also in the whole process of the coaching. We can run it also like by itself, just to assess what are the strengths of the leader, what are the hidden strengths sometimes of the leader is not aware of, and what are the development needs, what are the gaps, where do we have to work on. This is all based on this assessment. Otherwise, we don't know where we need to work on. We need to define it by asking also stakeholders. They will also do this 360. They will assess the leader, and the leader assesses himself as well. And we taking into consideration the whole interviews we lead, the whole assessment, we define the growth areas for the leader. It's a very powerful process because every competence has a description, and we go with the leader really competence per competence. How can I be better in this? What does it mean to me as a leader to clearly communicate, to be constructive, to give the constructive feedback, to create a shared vision, demonstrate integrity. Not every leader knows that. So we just go step by step, competence per competence, we explain. And then we build together. This is, I think, one of the most beautiful parts of the whole process is the authentic leadership model. This is actually mine. I built for myself based on the competences, and the leader puts also the mission. Yeah, my mission is lead for positive change. That's the mission I've chosen. I describe the competences, what I want to achieve, why engaging people, how I'm going to assure success, how I can manage the continuous change, how can I communicate better and more effective. If I am really if I support diversity and inclusion in companies, how can I do it as a leader? So this is a part of the process as well. It's like it's based on your values, on your personal values, and is also connected to the company values. So we just link this, we sort of trying to make this aligned. Then it helps, it serves the leader to be a more effective and better leader, and be simply happy with what leader is doing. Yeah, this brings results not only for the leader but also for the teams and also for the company. Okay, that's all from my side. I'll be glad if you have any questions. I'll be glad to answer about the whole concept, about how powerful this process is. It is an investment. I can tell you this is an investment of time and also of courage and humility from the leader. These are people who are on very high positions, and they need to really understand they also need help. Everybody needs help, and it's okay. Marshall Goldsmith said it is okay that you need help. We are here to help each other. We are here to support each other, to drive better decisions, to drive better results.
Good. So, Maggie, can I have a little question answer on behalf of everybody? Yeah, and
Mhm.
then there are participants who are on YouTube. There is Madhav Surkar, Ninga Pasar, Aloysius D'Souza, Divya Parade, Lilavati, Anil Kumar. They are all on YouTube. They're watching. All right. So, and many are on Zoom. So, anybody who is watching on YouTube or on Zoom, all right, both of you, you have a question, please type it on the chat. You have chat in YouTube. You also have a chat in. All right. So, please type your questions to Maggie, and we will have a Q&A. Maggie, the audience, what you have here, almost 129 here and a couple of 20, 30 there. Um, most of them are from academics, all right? Not most,
Yeah.
all.
Hmm.
And there are many leaders here also. Leaders means we call here as HOD, head of department, all right? You people call, or there are deans, yeah? There are department HODs, there are professors, senior professors, you know, but everybody is a leader. There is somebody on department heads, IQAC department, placement coordinator. There's a lot of coordinators. Yeah, exam coordinator, timetable coordinator. We have so many coordinators in one small college. All right. So if there are 10
Fantastic.
teachers, we'll have 20 coordinators. Each teacher sometimes have to do multiple roles because the strength is more. All right. You know, India population, right? There is a homework happening, production happening, manufacture happening, children are born. It's a non-stop process in India. All right. So production is happening. That's why population is growing. All right. So, and there's so much, and this college which you're doing now, the organizer, they're from a government college. So these people sacrifice their life for building rural children. You're getting the point. They don't, there's not a city, it's a very rural. So that's how they work with them and building the rural kids. See, it's people say, you know, industry will come to the campus and select the cream of the students. It's a very famous statement both in Europe or in India. Am I right? Industry comes to the placement
Yeah.
and takes the cream. Now, Maggie, in Europe at least there is cream. Okay. In my country, some colleges, see, I'm fortunate. I'm from the top university. We have cream. So when a cream is inside, it is easy for somebody to come and take the cream and go. You understand what I'm talking about?
Yes.
But I want your inputs as a leader, as an executive coach, as a global coach, how our leaders who are watching you now should empower the students to become cream, number one. Okay, can I tell you with the permission of everybody, don't mistake me, we don't get cream mostly. 10% is cream. Am I right, Dr. Manjula, Dr. Arun Kumar? 10%. 80 to 90% is clay, clay, mud. So they come just raw. And after coming raw, now the students have to sit with the teachers and we have to make the clay first year, second year, third year, make the clay to a cream. Because finally company will say, I want only the cream. So my question to you, Dr. Maggie, how do you help? Uh, because see, we are in pandemic, you are in pandemic, all of us in pandemic, but at least your borders are open. Here, our district also is not open. Okay. The reason is it's not the mistake of a country. Density is high, number one.
Yeah.
So density is high. So it is a problem for everybody. Placement is a problem. Job is a problem. Getting married is a problem, Maggie. Yeah. Once upon a time, it was very easy to get girls. All right. Because the density, but it's now different. So please tell us, all the leaders who are here, two questions to you and then you answer. One, how can Marshall Goldsmith leadership techniques be helpful for teachers and academic leaders? Two, how would you give your suggestions to make my clay to a cream? Over to you.
Thank you, Sam. First of all, everybody has got potential to become a crew. That's a statement.
Okay.
There is a potential in everyone. The art is how you uncover this potential in people, right?
Okay.
We cannot say that somebody is a clay or somebody is cream. No, there is a potential in everyone. And by education, first of all, giving a chance. That's the first step. Obviously, I'm living in the Western world. Everybody has a chance to get the education. It's for free. We have the access. So first of all, is giving the access
Okay.
to education. This is a
So,
basic right. Right for
okay.
education, access to the education. In the pandemic times, obviously, it's now everything online. So the technology needs to serve and help, right? As educational institutions, you need to create, I believe, partnerships to help each other to offer this technology for the people, for the schools, right? So first of all, there is a potential in everyone. How can the Marshall Goldsmith Stakeholder Center coaching help? I mean, the principle, how can you motivate students to get better and to become a cream, is to show them the benefit list. This is also the part, it's very wise in the whole process. It's very, very much engaging and motivational to create a list of benefit for the students, for the school. So look, if you get better, if you put your effort in that, then the benefits is that. Yeah. So you need to create a list of benefits hanging on the wall for the students, and they need to really, it motivates really, and the commitment, also to drive the commitment in the students. How much do you commit? From 1 to 10, how much do you commit? Yeah, to do your effort, to have courage, also to learn. Yeah, it's the same. This process can be applicable also for educational institutions, not only for businesses, right? And it helps really. The benefit list works, like, I would say, very much, because if you get to that point, if you reach that point, you get better benefit. You have a simple, better life.
All right. So, can I just quickly read you a couple of questions? First, let me take the YouTube chat. There is Professor Dr. Ningappa. He's asking on the YouTube chat how our students can overcome local language to national language in rural area. How our students can overcome local language. See, our local language is Kannada, right? I'm sure India has, I don't know how many hundreds of languages. Yeah. So do you have this issue? Because I'm sure when I was in Europe, the you also have your local dialect. In German, everybody can learn in German, write in German, exams in German,
Yeah,
even in the
we have
postgraduate.
official.
You have that.
Yes,
What
in
about in
Poland we have
Poland?
Polish as an official language, and the education is in the official language. Obviously, we've got dialects and so on, but we learn from the very small the official language, and the education happens in official
Polish.
official language in Polish, and plus obviously English, because it's international now, right? So we get this from the small. We have
So
teachers. Yeah, you need to have teachers first. You need to have teachers who teach you the correct usage of your official language, and also foreign languages. It starts from the small.
So can I ask you one question? In your business school, when you did your masters, do you have the access to write and talk in Polish, or it's compulsory to write in English?
We have higher education in Polish, but like, let's say there are programs, international programs, like I did, the Master of Business Administration. It was an international program, and it was held in English. So the requirement was really that you speak English to join this program. But there are also MBAs or higher education in official Polish language.
All right. So how is your country handling the local students who are studied in Polish? How are they able to learn English? Because that's a foreign language for you.
You see, if I look back in time in Poland, when we had still this communistic area times, and we had only like Russians we could learn because we didn't have teachers. It's evolution, you know. Once we get teachers in English, then they simply giving the lessons in primary school, secondary school, and so on. It's a continuation. Also during the studies, the language is really provided. So we have the source. Yes, we have the teachers to provide the lessons. So your key is the teacher. You need to have people who are teaching the language.
Good. So there's Professor
It is
Siddesh.
in the portfolio. It is in the curriculum of universities, primary, secondary schools. At least one foreign language. Sometimes it's German. It is also English, Russian, French as well. But most popular is in English. That's why if you continue your education, when you reach higher education, the knowledge of language is pretty good to be able to study in that language.
Okay, good. Thank you. Now, two last questions from YouTube, and then we come back to Zoom. Siddesha Professor and Dr. Purushottam says, how a teacher could be better leaders in front of students, and why do leadership training program with the Center for Creative Leadership? Why teachers need to have leadership program, and how can teacher be a better leader? That's where two questions for you.
Beautiful question. That's a really beautiful question. Everybody is a leader. Also in the education, we can work like who is the teacher working with. Teacher is a leader, is an example. Students are really looking at the behavior of the teacher. So if you educate the teacher as a leader, and his stakeholders could be also partly students, the people who the teacher is working with, other teachers as well, because they cooperate. You see, the stakeholders are the people who are cooperating with the teacher. Also the students. So if you choose like 6 to 12 people, you can really listen to the suggestions. How can I be a better teacher? What do the student wants from me? What do the student expect from me? What kind of behavior? What area? They have also perception, you know, the students have perception of the teacher. And they will easily, obviously, if it's anonymous, it's much easier because the assessments are anonymous. It's very much easier to express what I really think. Yeah, it's easier for honest answer because the honest answer from the stakeholder helps. So teacher is also a leader, and it's even a bigger leader and bigger example for youngsters and for students, because teacher can motivate. Teacher can inspire to do better, to learn more, to be more independent student, to read books, online content. If you give people access to online internet, there is a lot of knowledge, really. It is just the will that I spend time on deliberate learning in the specific areas. And you choose the content of your interest, right? So teacher is one of the most important leader in the
Right.
world, because it creates the human being.
All right. So I always keep telling in all the programs wherever I travel, teaching profession is the only profession which creates all the other professions. Teaching profession is the only profession which
Yeah.
creates all the other professions. So all of us should be proud. You need to be cheerful that a bank manager cannot create another bank manager when he's there still in the bank. But the teacher can create a bank manager, a doctor, a medical. You're getting the point? So be
Yeah.
proud of it. All right. So
Yeah,
that's one.
it's
And, yeah.
I think it's in Finland. I think one of the best educational programs they have, and also to become a teacher. I think in Finland it's very difficult. It's really like they're choosing the best of the best. They
Yeah.
put the teacher on the first place because it's
Okay.
the most important person for
Yeah.
the young people. They create a young people. So it's not easy to really become a teacher. And it's a very well paid profession, but also the best of the best are becoming teachers. So it is something to be really proud of. That's why I'm also a teacher. I'm more now sharing knowledge. It is a privilege.
Yeah.
It is a privilege, and it gives a lot of satisfaction. People appreciate if you are an inspiration for them, and if you see the progress you make, the influence you have on
Hmm.
young people, then it's the best reward you can get.
Good, good. So, Maggie, can we say that the teachers can be really inspiring, right? Now, because you told the point of Finland, I want to tell everyone, anytime you go to Europe after everything is over, please take Schengen visa. Take Schengen visa. It will give you access to almost 2024 countries. Am I right, Maggie? You can just take one Schengen visa, take a train, roam around the whole Europe. Okay. Go to Finland. Please go to Finland. Go to Maggie. She'll give you Maggie in Poland, and then take the Maggie, go to Finland. Now, all of you should understand, in Finland, in India, you go to any train in AC compartment top, there is a coach, there is a berth for MP, MLA. Did you notice that in India? In the flight, there is MP quota, MLA quota. MP can go separately. Yes or no? Everywhere there is quota. In Finland is the only country. That's why the world's best school education, number one is Finland. Number two is South Korea. All right. In Finland, teacher gets the first priority in any public access. All right. Then comes minister, then comes parliament, then comes everybody. It is written. You should go definitely watch it. That's the reason they are so high. They're highly paid, and to become a teacher is not easy. Maggie, am I right? It's not easy.
Yes,
There are
that,
so
that's
many
correct.
certifications.
It's a high selection, really.
Yeah, yeah. And
You need to be
everywhere
skilled.
you travel in public transport, it's separately written. Okay, allotted for teacher. Like we say, physically challenged. All right, for teacher it's separate. That much importance the government of Poland or government of Finland is giving. So the answer we need to understand here is we all of us are education leaders. Now we need to take drastic steps. There are youngsters here who will become leaders later. There are leaders here who have to take the next generation up. Am I right? So if we don't take proper leadership, proper decisions now, all of us are going to be in a problem. All right. So we need to thank God for countries like Germany. Germany gives a huge pack for teachers. It's not easy. Even Poland, Finland, and we have two people from Finland. Maggie, you should know this. They are in Karnataka, in the same place where this college is. They left the place from Finland, came here to a rural place and established an amazing school. All right. His name is Adam. I'll connect you to them. All right. You should definitely know them. They learned Indian
Fantastic.
language, they learned Hindi, and they're doing best in Karnataka. Now, if they can do in our state, why can't we do for our state people is my question. It's a retrospective question. It is not a introspective question. It's a retrospective. You getting my point? SV Birdar sir? Yes or no? Everybody? Rekha madam? Yeah? Okay. So, madam, before we close, final questions. All right. Let me take from Zoom now. How to eradicate identity crisis among teachers who doesn't have integrity among his or her act? How to eradicate identity crisis among teachers who doesn't have integrity among his or her act? It's a question in the chat for you, Maggie.
What do you mean by I didn't understand the second word. How
Integrity.
can no, how can
How to eradicate identity crisis Okay, shall I tell you in a simple?
Yeah.
I know where this question is coming from. Okay, so there are many people who wants identity crisis. All right, that this is like in psychology we say in coaching, right? Identity syndrome. Like it's all
Mhm.
about me, me, me,
Mhm.
my way, my way, my way. It's not the
Mhm.
highway, it's not the other way, it's my way.
Mhm.
I'm the HOD. I. And they go and die, die, die. All right. So this person, I know what is trying to tell, how to eradicate this identity crisis among teachers.
Mhm. I think you need to connect people to higher purpose.
Connect people to?
To higher purpose.
Could you
Uh,
explain little?
if people, it depends on the, obviously on the institution and so on. If they know why, it is a bit of eliminate your own ego, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you connect to higher purpose and the evolution, where are we going to? What is our purpose? What is the value we need to bring as teachers, as leaders, as people? Then it's a bit, it's broadening the conscience of understanding and also integrity, right? So by connecting to higher purpose, your ego also dilute.
Mm-hmm. Good. So, Maggie, you're saying connect to the higher purpose. Okay. Now, people don't take this very, it's not a religious question. Higher purpose means you and God. No, 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 no.
Creating
What I'm
value.
saying, creating
Mhm.
value, creating value. Now, Maggie, can I just tell one statement? Okay. Did I tell you this? I'm releasing a book this year, 365 quotations. Okay. I'll send it to you. All right. It is a
Perfect, thank
365
you.
quotations, one quotation per page per day. So there'll be only
Fantastic.
one quotation, but there's an empty space on the page so that people can write. So one of
Mhm.
which really touched me when I was writing is students see you more before they receive you more. Double quotation, Samuel Johnson. Students see you first before they receive you second. Students will never receive you before they see you. So if I see myself before the students as humble, as passionate, and my purpose is value and not my value, I'm sure
Yeah.
all this identity crisis, right? For all of you, I just want to tell you, I travel in rickshaw, I travel in auto. Whenever I come to Karnataka, I just tell all the auto drivers, Guru, Guru, adjust my Guru. Just, you just need to get along. Oh, I'm Professor Samuel. I want to tell you one
It,
thing.
um,
Even
it is
even
being
a student,
humble. It is the humility. It's being
yeah,
humble. So
yeah.
who you are, it comes from inside out. That's how
Mm.
it is. It comes from inside out. How you are inside. You projecting this for the people who surround you.
So just to wrap up all this discussion, whoever has written that question, it's a most important question. I will tell you some strong statements. Don't mistake me, all the audience. Only insecure people will ever always have this ego. Only insecure people will have ego. I'm not insecure, so I'll never have ego. Whether the other teacher is getting HOD or they're becoming the dean, I have no problem. Sometimes we have ego because my course is not given to me, my course is given to that teacher. You get small problems. So let's just be cool. Let's just and can somebody type the both on the YouTube and chat? Can you type the spelling of ego? Anyone? Ego? Or then I'll ask one or two people to talk to. They've given there. Ego. All right. Can you see Maggie there on the
Yeah.
chat? Okay. Now listen here. All right. Ego. It's a small three-letter word, but some people have it as the size of a globe. Hello.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
three-letter word, but some people have as the size of a globe. You know the best thing to tackle ego people? Okay. Can I give you a principle how to tackle ego people? Yeah. Egoistic people are there, not in your department. They're there in your house also. Sometimes your own children are egoistic. Yes or no? Your relatives are egoistic. Your HOD, okay? You know how I understood? Even Maggie, I learned this from Marshall Goldsmith, all right? And such a legendary guy. After meeting him, all my things have come zero. So can I give you a formula mantra? Can I give you a mantra? And this mantra will work lifelong super mantra. Okay, are you ready, everyone? On YouTube, on Zoom?
Sure.
Okay, let's go. The mantra is, if you want to handle people who are so egoistic and so tough and not happy with you, the mantra is, be more happy in front of that person. Mar jayega sala wo. He will die.
Bravo.
You get it?
Bravo. Yeah.
Don't
Show the
talk.
happiness and
Yeah,
gratefulness. Yeah.
yeah. Don't get angry with the person. You don't show angry. You don't show ego. Kuch mat kar. See, insecure people, right? The best way to tackle insecure people is two things. Be more happy in front of the person. मर जाएगा वो. अगर नहीं मरा तो मेरे को बोल, मैं मार दूंगा. हंस हंस के मारूंगा उसको मैं. That's the formula I learned in my life. And now my wife says, no matter how much angry I get, you still keep laughing. Boom, boom, मेरे को गाली दी. See,
Perfect.
I tell her, I can't be angry like you. अब दोनों गुस्सा हो गए तो both of us get angry. What to do? See, somebody has to come down. Somebody has to give up. Little bit of adjustment, right? When you go to the shop, you have a weighing machine, right? Weighing machine.
Balance.
1 kilo is one side, then 1 kilo onion. In as soon as you put, does it get like this? It takes time. It takes time. And because you're giving the 20 rupees, you wait till it get. Now you give me. For 20 rupee onion, you want this much balance. In life, why don't you want balance?
Perfect.
If you were my student of psychology, I will change you to God. Getting the point? So, Maggie, do you agree with me? The best way to tackle ego people, all right, is be happy in front of them. Number two, ignore. Can I give you a small example? If your children are so much angry and fighting in front of you, the more you take care of them, the more they cry. Did you notice that? When they cry, when you give them concentration, they want more cry because they want your attraction. All right. But you just ignore them. 1 घंटा, आधा घंटा, then automatically चुपचाप he'll come to you. जब पेट में भूख आएगा ना, he'll come to you. They'll come to you automatically. Right? Just ignore some people with smile. Double quotation, ignore with smile. They can't take it. They will sing, I'm not happy. Why is he happy? Why is Anuparna happy? Why is Ram Shantu happy? Why is Rupali Gupta always happy? Why is Lakshman happy? Or it mar jayega, or they'll die. So I think so, my dear friends, this first 1 hour getting a speaker from Poland. Maggie, thank you so much for giving the insights to be more humble, to grow more high, yeah, and keep a higher purpose. All right, my purpose is not that ineffective teachers, all right? My purpose is to go a little higher. So thank you for your valuable words. It was a pleasure, and I wish that all the people can get in touch. I will share your profile. I'll share your LinkedIn to everybody. Yeah. So now
I'd
what
be
I'll do
grateful.
is I'll just open up because there's just 2 more minutes. In the Zoom, you can unmute yourself because some people raise their hand. Maggie, you can unmute yourself and be ready. Yeah. Anybody who wants a direct question with Maggie, madam, सीधा पूछो, मेरे से नहीं. मैं हिंदुस्तान में हूँ, मैं कभी भी मिल जाऊंगा. Talk to them. Anyone, any questions, any leaders, academic leaders, HODs, coordinators.
Yeah, I got a mess.
Maggie, there's a question for you from Dr. Narayana. Okay.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello,
Yeah.
I'm listening.
Yeah, I mean, thank you. Your program was really good. But I mean, how can we take everything from Poland to India? Indian situation is entirely different and Poland is entirely different. How can we take the leadership in India? Can you just give some example, something like that? Thank you.
Maggie, did you get it?
Yeah, how can we use what we have in Poland for India? Yeah, the examples of leadership. Leadership is it's global. It's the state of mind. It's the mindset. That's the leadership. So it is something which is universal. Leadership is also a skill we learn. Yeah, right. So everybody can learn to be a good leader. It is the self-mastery as well. You need to master yourself, master your mind. Um, and I think in India, this is also very much understood, the self-awareness. By having self-awareness, self-mastery, you can become a better leader. So it is partly, I mean, a big deal of mindset of people.
All right. So thank you so much, Narayan sir. Just to give add on to that point, Maggie, how can we apply Poland leadership to Indian leadership? Just a simple example is right now, we all are in Zoom. Zoom doesn't have partiality whether you log in from Poland or from Kalari or Ballari or Tumkur
It's
or
universal.
Bumkur or Bijapur or Andhra. It is universal.
Exactly.
YouTube is in the US, but it's universal. It's up to us how much we apply the universe principle. Last example to supplement the answer: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, Z. It is universal. It applies the same in Poland. It applies the same in India. It applies the same in the US. But how Sam talks, the English, is different from how other professor talks on the webinar, in the class, as a teacher. But all of us have ABCD, right? The application of the common ABCD differs. Are you with me, everybody?
Perfect.
A good question. I don't know it's a good answer, but I give an answer. Thank you, Maggie. All right, somebody else
Thank
last
you.
can unmute and ask
Sir,
Maggie.
myself.
Myself, who's that myself?
Pali.
Name. Haji, introduce yourself to Maggie, ma'am. Say hi, Maggie, and then talk.
Hello, ma'am. Myself, Rupali. I'm assistant professor of economics. I have a doubt. Like, a person, as a leader, when he tries to or she tries to bring about a change or modifications in the working environment, it happens so that the person, instead of bringing change in the environment, everyone put together itself changes the person, brings back the person to again the start from point from where he had started. So how to handle those kind of situations where we want to bring changes or modifications into the present system, but we are not able to?
Thank
Maggie.
you. It is a good question. It is leading change. How to implement changes. The best way to implement change is to involve the people in bringing the change. So if you have sort of change, you create change agents. Yeah, let's say you're changing a team and you want to give a new concept. Smart way, you ask them questions how they see this. You involve them more in the change. Ask them for comments. How do they feel? The more you engage them in the change, the easier they are willing to accept your change. And also listen obviously to their comments, because it's not just one. I mean, it's better when you have a team of people and then you decide on the change, to choose the best strategy and so on. But if you have already something in mind, try to ask people, try to involve them, ask them what they think. The more you involve them in the change, the easier the change becomes.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. It was a really relevant one. Thank you.
All right,
You're
so
welcome.
Rupaliji, the answer is involve people.
Yeah.
Involve people. Is that okay?
Yes,
Involve,
sir.
yes.
Yeah. And never ignore the person who ignores you. Double quotation, Samuel Johnson.
Fine, sir.
Never ignore the person who ignores you, because the more you're trying to be good with the person, mar jayega. हंस हंस के मारो जिंदगी में.
Ji, sir.
All right. Next question, last to Maggie. Anyone?
Sir, it's from
Yes,
Prithviraj.
Dr. H. Prithviraj to Maggie. Yes.
Yeah, madam. Good evening, ma'am. Madam, I have one simple question. In our country, our students have a lot of knowledge also, and they have the leadership quality also. But they have a lot of affair also, what the others are going to be think when I'm going to be establish my leadership quality in front of them. So how I have to overcome that type of a problem of the students.
Prithviraj, could you just again, it's a good question. Can you slowly tell me again? I heard only
Sir,
one word, affair. What
Yeah,
affair?
I also didn't.
afraid,
Yeah.
afraid,
Huh?
afraid.
Afraid. Now you see pronunciation. Afraid. I heard affair. Kya affair, bhai? Kuch
No,
bhi?
no, I'm not telling afraid.
Okay, okay. Okay, Prithviraj, let's be slow. Hey, all of us from India, please understand. Average Indian speaks English more faster than the founder of British who invented English. क्योंकि हम सोचते हैं इंग्लिश थोड़ा फास्ट बात करते तो मैं ब्रिटिश का बाप हूँ गलत है very slow. This is not for Prithviraj sir, this is for all of us including me. Pause. All right, Dr. Prithviraj, over to you. Very slow, loud.
Sir, in our country, our students have a good knowledge of all things, and even though they have the leadership quality also, and they have one afraid.
They're afraid. Okay, Maggie, the question is
They're
from
afraid.
Prithviraj. Our
Then
students are good.
how we have to overcome them from that
Yeah.
problem?
Thank you.
Fear.
Maggie, you got it? Good at studies,
So
good at
how
leadership,
to?
but they're afraid. They're scared to talk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's building the confidence. As I said before, leadership is a skill. You learn leadership, you learn also confidence, you learn by practicing, really in small groups, by practicing your leadership skills, or speaking, let's say like now, you get more confident only by practice, to overcome your fears of speaking, to overcome your fears of exposure as a leader. Yeah, because you need to show up as a leader. It is something you can really practice. But practicing, you gain confidence, you overcome your fears. It is the same for everyone. Somebody is even introvert, hasn't got the knowledge, but is scared to sparkle this knowledge to the world. It is by really repetition. We create habits, good habits, by repetition, by doing it effectively, and repeating and repeating.
All right. So, Maggie, since we are all from having a same guru, you followed Dr. Marshall, I follow Dr. Marshall. He's a guru. Let's close with him. All right. So I'm
Thank you,
sharing a
sir.
screen. Thank you. Thank you so much, Prithvi. It's a good question. Maggie, can you see that on the screen?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So this is a good book, which I want to refer to all the participants, by Marshall Goldsmith. I consider him as my coach, my guru. What got you here won't get you there. It's an amazing title, right? Today you are an assistant professor, you're a professor, you're a HOD, but what got you here, you need to go somewhere tomorrow, but there is a gap in between. Is it right? So we need to do something. And Maggie, that's a pick with me and Goldsmith. Maggie, can you see that?
Yeah, perfect.
Oh
Beautiful.
yeah. And you know what? The story I need to tell behind everyone. When I was an MBA student in 2002, I used to die to get books of this guy. Then I used to say, when in my life will I be able to see him? Because amazing author. But now doing programs, speaking with him, talking on the programs, So I want all the teachers to have somebody in your life whom you think they are a coach. Am I right, Maggie? What I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Correct.
that's his page. I want all of you to go there. And I think so. This is the meeting we met, right? On 19th June. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So that's the same person which Maggie is talking about, right? She's
Yeah.
certified. She's certified coach. And Maggie, thank you very much for being on the show with us. We all welcome you to India. Once everything is over, Dr. Arun Kumar will book for
Sir.
you a flight on business class.
Yes.
मैं अभी से बोल दे रहा हूँ. All right.
SP Patel, are you there? SP Patel.
SP Patel कौन है?
So SP Patel is there with name of Sunidhi Patel.
Yeah,
Yes,
they can unmute themselves. They can unmute themselves.
Okay, SV Patel,
Yes, sir.
can you give the vote of thanks for Maggie
Yeah,
Madam
definitely.
behalf of the organizers?
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Good evening, respected dignitaries, Maggie Madam, Samuel sir, and my teachers and my dear friends. It's my pleasure to thank you one and all for having this session. And definitely, I should mention this regarding Maggie Madam from Poland, all the way she has taken care of delivering super and smart lecture regarding this leadership. Yes, and more than that, I should definitely appreciate her hobbies regarding classical music, Ayurveda, healthy food, and the same time she said about meditation. This meditation helped her a lot, it seems, and definitely it's one of the reasons why India is the superpower. And more than that, it's a guru for all the countries as well. And sir, from all the participants and my college and Karnataka University, I wholeheartedly thank you one and all for being with us in this session. Thank you one and all, sir. Thank you
Thank
very
you,
much.
Thank
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 you,
you.
you. Thank you,
thank you,
Sunil
Very
SV
You're
good.
not
Patel.
able to hear,
I'm
sir. Thank you very
honored
much.
and very grateful.
Thank you very much, madam. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So, Maggie, once all the international flights are open, welcome to India. And I will introduce you to the uh, Himalaya High Range Research Foundation. It's in Dehradun. So, you get in touch with them. When you're here, 20 days, 30 days, we'll backpack and go there. Don't worry. All right. So,
Fantastic.
but don't ask me to climb up. I will be down with the chai to go up and come down. मेरे से नहीं होगा बाबा. I can't go. Okay. So, welcome to India and
Thank you.
get in touch. As Maggie told, have collaborations. All right. So, all of
Yes,
you,
it's important.
it's important. Yeah. Thank you,
It's
Maggie.
important.
Anything, your final words before you leave? You want to?
I'm really honored and happy that I had the possibility. And thank you, Samuel, and thank you, everybody. It's now so easy to connect. Remove the obstacles from your mind. The obstacles are in your mind. Remove the obstacles. Try to be limitless. Try to connect to create value. We are a community. We are a community of good people with great purpose to make a positive change in people's life and in the world. So let's stay connected. Thank you again for the invitation, and I wish you a lot of health. And there is a great strength in meditation. It helps focus. It helps
Yeah, definitely.
better performance.
Thank you,
All
Thank you.
right.
madam. It
Thank
was
you.
very good
Thank you.
presentation.
All right.
Thank you.
Maggie, thank you so much. Namaste, namaskar to you. We all wish you and your family the best. Be safe. Take care. All right. Okay.
Take care.
So
Thank you.
Free time.
I
Bye
guess it
bye.
should be almost now 3:30, 3:40 for you, right? Should be 3:40 for you. Yeah.
Yes, that's
Okay.
3:40.
Yeah.
Take care. Bye bye.
Take care. See you. Bye.
Bye,
Catch you up
madam.
Let's stay
later.
Bye.
Yeah.
connected.
We'll have a call later. Bye. Bye. Thanks.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thanks. Yeah. All right. So, my dear people, there's a great lesson to learn today. Somebody who is there 5,000 kilometers away is doing meditation. They are taking Ayurveda. They did not come to India. They are following our principles. But we are from our India. We don't want to see our each other face. इससे उसका नहीं पड़ता वो एचओडी का ये एचओडी नहीं पड़ता उसका botany. If botany does, zoology will do. If computer science is organizing, I will also organize. And some people in the colleges so idiotically they plan. If one department is doing FDP on Monday morning 10 o'clock, wantedly they will put another FDP at morning 10 o'clock Monday morning, just to ensure that that audience don't go there. If I'm wrong, please correct me. But it is those people are not there in this group. We are not talking about us. We all are very nice. Somebody, somewhere, Okay. Dr. Purushottam, he understood my joke. All right. Let us not compete. Let us not compare. Let us not complain. Hyphen. Whatever I do, I will do excellent with my capacity. Double quotation, Samuel Johnson. I will not complain. I will not compare. Getting the point? Yes. I'll not complain. Never. I'll never compare my department, that department, my HOD, that HOD, senior, junior. No compare, no complain, nothing, boss. Whatever I do, I'll do excellent. Webinar was given to me by Dr. Arun. 10,000 problems came. Sabne bola Zoom, then we tried other platform, then we tried other platform. Every night we have a call at 10 o'clock. Ask him. We say, hey, what is the best we can do? Then yesterday we said, hey, if there are two different categories in India, some people don't want, some people want, come on, let's do it. Right? Live डाल दो उसको देखने दो उसको because Dr. Arun said first time we should not put live sir because it's a paid program. Why should it be free for others? But when people themselves started telling, yeah, well, then they said new platform. Then new platform, they said, no, 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 no. Some are okay with it. See, India, Jai Hind, Jai Hind. Now you know my principle, how to get along with people. Don't react. Just be happy. All right. Malesh Babu, tell adjust Madi. All right. Malesh Babu, I'll give him, he is my class representative. Okay. Malesh Babu.
FDP class representative.
Malesh Babu, FDP class representative, tell adjust Madi. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Zoom will get banned. What will you reply? Zoom will get banned?
The another platform.
No. Adjust Madi.
Okay. Adjust ಮಾಡಿ.
Yes. My wife is angry.
Adjust ಮಾಡಿ.
Road is full.
Adjust ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ.
People are talking chat very angrily.
Adjust ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ.
People are not doing assignment.
Adjust ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ.
Full adjust ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ. Yes or no?
Yeah,
because it is not your life, it is their life, it is their choice. Okay, good. So let's start now. Life is over, humility is over, technology. Okay, full from today till Sunday. Have a notebook, have a pen. You will get 200 tools. I'm not joking. Already मैं बहुत सारे दे दिया. 200 tools plus. It will be like a marathon series. You have to practice and do it. Google Classroom is done. I've given you work. I've given you links. And yesterday, you know how many links I gave you. How many tools I gave you. Book download karna hai, tools hai. Connect karna hai, tools hai. Now it's up to you, my dear friends, how you make use of it. Dr. Indiani, am I correct? Srinivas sir, am I right? Okay. Hamsaveni. Professor Hamsaveni. She is having pen and writing immediately. Okay, so let's start with the quotation. This is now Samuel Johnson session. We'll start with the quotation. Ready for it? YouTube people, are you ready? Zoom, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Double quotation starts. Hey, by the way, I write all these quotations. You don't search in googlemata.com. समझा है? बुक रिलीज करेंगे, उसके बाद गूगल माता को देंगे. बट पहले आपको दे रहा हूं मैं. Okay, by heart it and teach. But please put double quotations, Samuel Johnson VIT. Okay. Okay. The quotation goes like this. Never expect hope from hopeless people. Remind. मैं दूसरा दिन बोला कि पहले दिन? I know. Always remind. Never expect hope from hopeless people. All right. So if you find someone hopeless, you need to know that they're jobless. That's why they're hopeless, but they're good people. You're getting the point? तुम सोच रहे होंगे यार ये इंग्लिश पढ़ाता है कि एमबीए पढ़ाता है कि ये साइकोलॉजी पढ़ाता है, ये क्या पढ़ाता है? ये मिक्स मसाला. All right. Every teacher should be general medicine doctor. You know general medicine? Yeah. So if at all you have a notebook, write down 3 circles by the time I'll open my software. Okay. 3 circles dalo. If you're on YouTube or anywhere, write it because there's a lot of things you get when you write. Okay. All right. Or you can do it on your notebook or on your Word. 3 circles. Put 3 circles. Circle number 1. Affective domain. Affective domain. AFFE, affective domain. Right? Affective domain. All right. Second circle, psychomotor domain. Psychomotor, PSY. It's not that in that brain psycho. No, psychomotor means body movements. Affective domain is equal to emotions and feelings. Psychomotor is equal to body movements. You're writing now, right? You're writing now. You're writing because in your brain, the psychomotor is working. If the psychomotor is not working, you'll become paralyzed. हाथ काम नहीं करता किसी को देखे राइट हैंड काम नहीं करता लेफ्ट हैंड so that means the psychomotor is gone. All right, they don't have feel, touch and all. So every teacher should understand in education, especially in technology now, you should always concentrate on three things. Whenever you do a talk, whenever you do a lecture, it should take affective domain. Affective domain is emotions. Now today's talk from 6 o'clock to now, there were so many times I directly, indirectly attacked your affective domain. Yes or no? We spoke about something which is emotional, which is touching to you. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah? For example, I told you, how can Poland lady who didn't come to India is practicing? Yeah. Now it's touching your affective domain, right? Arey yaar, main kya kar raha hu? You getting the point? So some affective domain. Then I told you, be happy in front of the people who are not happy with you. Which domain is it talking about? Affective domain. All right. Affective domain, psychomotor domain. Third circle is cognitive domain. Cognitive domain is equal to knowledge. All right. So I'll unmute. I just want somebody to quickly recap. Not Malesh Babu, others. Quickly unmute karo. 3 cycle bolo, 3 circle bolo. Jaldi, jaldi. Anyone?
Affective domain, psychomotor, and cognitive knowledge. Cognitive.
Okay.
Domains.
So affective domain is equal to what, Sunindri Patel? Affective domain is equal to?
Emotions and feelings.
Okay.
Emotions.
Psychomotor is equal to?
Moment of
Body movement.
movement.
Body movements.
Body
Body.
movement. Anything.
Body movement.
Okay. Cognitive domain is equal to?
Express. Cognitive means knowledge.
Knowledge.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Now, my dear teachers, I humbly request you, write this down, paste it up. I have it on my screen. I have it on my wall every day. If you're developing a session plan, a class, even 1 hour, 50 minutes, every teacher will become a best teacher when some moment, all the three should be interlinked. You understanding? Now you see, whenever I give a talk, am I touch basing on your cognitive domain? Cognitive is what? Knowledge there ho ki nahi? Yes or no? You are able to remember now? Yes or no? You are nodding your head. Which domain? Psychomotor domain. Yes or no? You are nodding very happily. That means which domain? Affective domain. You are saying like that. Which domain?
Affective.
Anything you do in your life has something to do with one domain. And sometimes combination of domain. Many colleges don't teach this. This is called education psychology and applied brain education for learning. So very important, my dear teachers. Tell this to your students. Okay. Now my quick question is, go to the YouTube chat and go to the Zoom chat and answer me. In your class, when you're teaching in your class, generally, if 50-minute lecture is there, which domain is highly active among the student, not among the teacher? Chat karo, both on the YouTube chat and the Zoom chat. Let me see. Not for the teacher. Student ka kaun sa domain? Now Rupali is teaching economics. She will say, hey, supply, demand, demand, supply, law of supply, law of demand. वो बोल दे रहेगी. But बच्चे को कौन सा domain active हो रहा है? Come on, type on the chat. And please remember, they are teenage children. Hello. They are teenage children. So now you understand where the affective domain will be. Titli, sparrow, चिड़िया जा रही है बाहर. सुनिंद्री पाटिल को पता है क्योंकि उन भी बहुत तितलियां देखे बचपन में. क्या अरुण कुमार सर अपने कॉलेज के टाइम में तितली देखी कि नहीं? हाँ, I agree. Now he's honest, right? मेरे पास तो पता नहीं कितने तितली थे भाई, उसीलिए मेरे टीचर मेरे को हमेशा बैक बेंच बिठाते थे और outside the classroom. All right. Anyways, okay. See everybody in the chat. Cognitive domain, affective domain, psychomotor domain. My dear friends, when you're doing live class, live, not online, it is easy to see a student and find out, अरे यार इसका affective domain ठीक नहीं है, थोड़ा सा अपन अच्छे से बात करेंगे. Is it correct? But now the whole shift has changed to online teaching. So now we should understand in the online teaching also, you should definitely have something, for example, online chat, talk, call, discuss, then ask questions. I asked, right? Sunindra Patil told, right? All the three things. Why did I ask that question? I want to know whether it has gone back to them. I want to know. So I'm testing cognitive domain. All right. I'm seeing your body language. Getting the point? Yeah. Even if I don't see you, by the way you write, we can understand. Right. So body language is psychomotor. Right. So whenever your children are so angry, throwing the remote, doing this, doing that, please understand psychomotor thoda gadbad hai. Right. Cognitive domain gadbad hai. Right. And most of the teenagers, their affective domain is affected in so many different infected ways. I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. Most of the teenagers, their affective domain is affected and infected with so many barrows, sparrows, butterflies, titlis. And with all that affected and infected cognitive affective, he's sitting there. Then Dr. Rupali will go, dear students, today, law of supply. Do you know the determinants of supply? अरे उसका affective cognitive domain तितली के पास है, तो तेरा law of demand कहाँ जाएगा उसके brain के अंदर? Now that is where interaction comes into picture. Right? Now you people who are all listening to me, you're saying, no sir, हम ऐसे नहीं हैं sir, हम मदर तेरेसा का बहन है, एपीजे अब्दुल कलाम के भाई है. चुपचाप. सब लोग ने अपने अपने एज में अपने अपने स्टेज किया है. Double quotation, every age has a stage. Samuel Johnson. अपना सिलेबस अच्छे से हो गया. अन्नपूर्णा मैडम, यस और नो? रेखा मैडम, अच्छा ना? सही कि नहीं? प्रकाश सर सोच रहे, अरे बाबा ये मेरे बारे में तो नहीं बोल देगा मेरा पूरा हिस्ट्री. सबका ओके. प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, एवरीबडी हैज अ स्टोरी बिहाइंड द स्टोरी. डॉक्टर मंजुला, you have a story behind your story. Dr. Hamsaveni, she is thinking, साला मेरा पूरा पीछे स्टोरी बोल देगा क्या? मेरे को नहीं पता. Getting the point? Only you know. Right? So please understand, my dear friends, 3 domains is yours. Now, my final question before we go to the software. Which domain the teacher should focus more? Is there any priority, or it goes in a mixture of domains? Is it that we need to focus only on one domain while teaching? Yes or no? Yeah, good. Mixture domains. You cannot focus only on one. If you focus on one, बच्चे बोलेंगे यार ये बोर टीचर है, इसको सिर्फ सब्जेक्ट आता है, एप्लीकेशन नहीं आता है. You getting the point? Yeah. I hope you understood. And anybody who attended my webinar already and now you're attending, you never heard this in my previous webinar. All right. Please, I beg you, focus on 3 domains. आपका session plan है ना? Maybe I think so on Saturday I will share you my session plan. But किसी ने मेरे को नहीं बोला है. But I do the session plan. Now it's been taken by others. You have session plan, right? Serial number, date, time, topic, textbook, page number. My last May, all right, I put domain. And I ensure that today's topic, if it is more of application and question, I will say high cognitive, all right? Because it's an application question. Problem, I'm teaching operation research, so I can't always be psychomotor and all that, right? Yeah, so domain bhi dalo. And you will see a difference in your session plan. Is it okay? Yes, no, no, yes. Okay. So yesterday I told you to download 4 to 5 things. Can somebody quickly unmute and say what were there? What were there? Can anybody unmute and tell me the names?
Handbrake.
Handbrake.
Photo razor.
Photo razor.
Uh, Audacity.
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 Okay. Okay. Good. Even in YouTube, people are answering. Thank you so much. Madhav Shurkar says mixture. Principal says mixture. Deepa says collaboration. Thank you on YouTube also. People are giving answers. Okay. Cool. So uh, let me share the screen and let me show you. Just quickly follow this so that you understand. All right. Let's go to first. Let's go to Handbrake. Okay. Handbrake is not a video making software, my dear friends. All right, Handbrake. Then I told you
It's a
Audacity.
compression software you told.
All right. Yeah, okay, let's go one by one. I don't want to mess up everything otherwise. Okay, let's see here. Class rep, brother, can you quickly read for me?
Handbrake is a tool
Hmm.
for converting video from nearly any format to a selection of modern, widely supported codecs.
Yeah.
Then you will love Handbrake is convert video from nearly any format. It's a free and open source and it is a multi-platform.
Okay, so brother, whenever you read the word free anywhere, you should read it loudly and then other softly because in India, that is the biggest mantra which will work. In the point? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now read this again. Reasons बोल के and free जब आएगा जोर से बोलो.
Reason you will love Handbrake is convert video from nearly any format. It is a free and open source. It's a
Free बोले तो anybody can download. All right. So you can see here on the right screen here, getting the point. You
yes,
just because your video may be big, students send you a video. It may be another pixel. It may be from Samsung. It may be from Apple. तो अलग अलग videos अलग अलग size में आता है. So if you want to compress छोटा करना है, all right. Of course, little bit quality, but it reduces. It's easy to upload. It's easy to buffer. आपने वीडियो बना दिया, but बच्चों को इंटरनेट कम है, तो buffering will be difficult. Are you understanding?
yes, sir.
So what is the point of doing a video when the video is not being buffered because of internet? Okay. So remember, if you're in city, it is good, but if you're in little rural place, internet is a challenge. So please go. It is very simple. Take your video, upload a video, just convert it. And you can convert to API, you can convert to AVI, you can convert to MP3, right? It's very easy. I'm going to give you videos on that. So if you want to do only audio, brother, can you read this now on the?
Yes, sir. Audacity, it's a free and open source. It's a free and open source cross-platform audio software.
ये पढ़ो, नीचे पढ़ो.
It's a free, open source, cross-platform audio software. It is an easy-to-use multi-track audio editor and recorder for Windows, Mac, OS, GNU, and Linux, and others.
Okay, now, please see the questions what I'm going to ask you, all right? And put it on the chat. You had an old tape recorder, right? Old tape recorder. What were the major buttons we had those days? Type it on the chat, quick. On
Play, pause, forward, rewind.
Yeah.
Play, pause, stop, forward, rewind.
Okay, so maximum 5, sir. 5.
Play.
Yeah? So that's 5, right?
Forward, pause, stop, rewind.
Okay, and there is to be a red color button recording.
Yeah.
Okay. Now
recording.
Audacity is the same software, but little high end. Audacity is for editing the audio, songs, track 1, track 2. You can release albums using Audacity. If your college is offering a course on Viscom, media management, all right, ask them to use Audacity. But we don't need to use that much. As a teacher, Audacity, you can download it in mobile also and laptop also. So हम क्या करते थे, 6-7 years back we started this. Keep it on the mobile, keep it in the pocket, because we asked for mic and all, budget नहीं था college में. तो बोले भाई देखो इसको download करो, keep it inside the pocket or on the table somewhere when you talk. When you start the class, start recording. Khatam. Just one button, na, tape record, and do all your class. Class is over, stop recording. So that class you don't do extra class. Automatic हो गया. All right. Then it becomes a podcast for you. lecture 1, lecture 2, lecture 3, lecture 4. You see, in one semester, your whole course is ready. Students can download, students can upload, students can rewind you, forward you. Jitna chahiye jitna kar sakte hai. Okay, so Audacity is for recording audio, not video. Is it okay? So what I want all of you to do is, I gave the homework to you people, and I'm happy that many people started doing it. All right. Where is this? Okay, here dekho. Anchor FM hai. Can you see on the screen? Somebody can read for me.
The easiest way to make a podcast, everything you need 100%. It's a free tool.
Hey, what did I tell you? Free बोले तो जोर से बड़ बोला
Free
ना.
tool.
हाँ.
Free tool.
Okay. Free tool.
Yeah.
100% free है. Okay.
100% free.
Yeah. So now don't tell me, sir, college में budget नहीं है. Right? Don't depend on anybody, sir. फुक्कड़ में मिल रहा है. भगवान छप्पर फाड़ के दे रहा है तुमको ये प्रोग्राम में. Yes or no? Yeah. Now, brother, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, quickly read it.
Anchor is an all-in-one platform where you can create, distribute, and monetize your podcast from any device for free.
Now I will open the chat. There are very key words in that. Which is the word which all of you like very much? There is one very attractive word in that. Type it on the chat. Quick. There is honestly tell me which is your favorite word in that.
Distribute.
No. Okay. Monetize. देखो रूपाली जी पकड़ी, economics professor है ना, वो सही पकड़ी है. See here, professor of economics caught it very well. See, monetize. Anchor is telling you, you download it, you make the podcast, you monetize. Government of India demonetized, but Anchor is saying monetize. पैसा बनाओ बोल रही है. All right, from any device. Yes or no, sir?
Sir.
Yeah. Okay. So is it very difficult or easy? It's very easy. Okay. Now please come here. People have questions. Sir, if I do podcast using Anchor, all right, what is the limit? Kitna kar sakta hu main? Okay. What is the limit? Okay. Now please read, sir, this one.
100% free hosting and distribution. No storage limits. And no trial period. No catch. Automatically distribute to everywhere people listen.
No storage limit, bhai.
Yes, sir.
No storage limit. So please use it. There is no storage limit here. It's free. It's easy. All right. Now, sir, please come here.
Get paid to podcast. Get matched with sponsors regardless of your audience size or collect listeners' donations.
Okay, first you read all this, then I'll tell you. Analytics bhi aayega na?
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, so that's enough. What I want to tell you, my dear friends, is at Anchor, all right, which is free. Let me stop sharing. Which is free. If your audio now the podcast business is US, almost 60 to 70% are totally on podcast. Podcast is what? Akashvani, Tumkur Kendram.
Yeah.
Samayam Etamani Anam. Getting the point? That is radio. This is now podcast. So as there is a frequency in radio, in podcast, you will have your own frequency.
Yeah.
So you do all your audios, keep it. But if your podcast is becoming famous, if people started listening to you more people listen, then automatically many people want to put advertisements in that. So you get monetized in that. How does radio FM and all make money, madam? Sir, how do they make money? Video nahi hai, TV nahi hai. Kaisa chal raha hai business unka? All through advertisement. One song will be there. Suddenly 10 advertisements will come. Then one small song will come. Yeah?
Yes.
That's how, no? You're teaching economics, you're teaching business. You know what happens, right? Self-sustaining model. So in your podcast, all right? So I know so many of my, my LinkedIn is almost 13,000. My YouTube is big. My Facebook got full of 5,000 people limit in 2010. Abhi 2020 hai. So many companies, because I talk on education technology and all, these edtech companies come to me and they say, sir, can we broadcast on your channel? So whenever you're talking about some tool, all right, and I know that is useful, so they broadcast. मैं कुछ नहीं करता हूँ भाई. I don't do any marketing. I don't do anything. All right. I want all of you to take this very clear. Your technology can help you monetize. I know my students who are first year, second year, they get twice the fees by doing podcast, by doing online, by doing lectures, by doing content marketing, by doing search engine optimization. See, these are the subjects we teach, but my students are already earning it legally, 100% legally. All right. So I want all of you that this is a new world, a new opportunity. All right. But please understand, there are so many professors who teach commerce, so many professors who teach public administration. There are so many who teach computer science, so many who teach business school. So I'm into entrepreneurship. कितने सारे हैं भाई entrepreneurship वाले बोलो. Now my content should be something extra than others. Then only people will listen to me, right?
Yeah.
All right. You're watching TV, थोड़ा बोर हो गया, immediately क्या करते हो?
Change the channel.
Change the channel. If you can change the channel as a professor, why can't student change his mind?
Yes, sir.
Is it okay, my dear teachers? Dr. Purushothaman? Amshavani is nicely enjoying. All right. Prakashji, is it right? Dr. Prancha Mitai? And you know, when you're watching this webinar at home, your own children are making fun of you. You know why? बोले हमको साल भर स्कूल भेजते हो, अभी तुम स्कूल में बैठो. Right? Because they're very happy seeing the parents sitting, doing the assignment, listening to the college. उनका टाइम है अभी, सबका टाइम आएगा ना, अभी उनका टाइम है. All right. Anyway, so I hope you understood podcast. All right. Along with podcast, today I want to tell you, create an account in SoundCloud. Let me show you. Create an account in soundcloud.com. कहाँ है भाई? Okay. Are you able to see soundcloud.com?
Yes, sir.
Are you able to see?
Yes, sir. Sound.
So what you need to do is, so this is my account. All right. So it's open. You need to just have an account. User ID password कर लो SoundCloud and आपको एक link आएगा. So what you do is in SoundCloud, these are different genres. Okay. Everybody keeps on SoundCloud. Many. All right. So because I'm into music, I also use SoundCloud. I use Audacity and all that. So you can also have one account on this. Keep your some of the things on SoundCloud also. So SoundCloud and Anchor. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Everybody? Yeah. And what I'm showing you now is somebody, I don't know, from your team only, they put it on the WhatsApp. They said, sir, I made a podcast. I tried doing this, blah, blah, blah. Hey, dekho. Can you see the name, sir?
Spotify.
नहीं. इधर सेंटर में नाम देखो, टीचर का नाम.
Dr. Anpurna Devi Patil.
हाँ, this is somebody from the participants only. All right. So yesterday मैं डाला, immediately they started. So Spotify, Anchor, SoundCloud. All right. And Audacity. All these are family members. Is that okay? Spotify,
Audacity, Anchor.
Audacity, Audiocity ne, Auda.
Okay.
Audacity,
Anchor, and SoundCloud.
All right. So SoundCloud will help you to edit. All right. Even Anchor will help you to edit. Are you understanding, everyone? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Even Anchor will help you to edit. You can edit everything. Can you see here? Unlimited free hosting. दिख रहा है? Unlimited है. Okay. Now, one click distribution. एक click में आप distribute कर लो सब में. Okay. Monetize your podcast. दिख रहा है?
Yes, sir.
Monetize. All right. Podcast with friends is fun. That's good. And you'll also have analytics. You'll know who watched from where, which country, where. and then link it to your Facebook, link it to Twitter. All right. So please do that. All right. Are you people using Slack? Slack.
No,
Slack.
no.
Do you have an app called Slack? Slack. Download karo. Most of the IT industries are using Slack for communication.
Slack.
No. Slack. Just Google whatever I'm saying. आपके विंडो में Google करो. Is that okay, everybody? Yeah. Slack. It's very good for internal university to university communication or any other thing. Okay. Now let's go a little in depth. I don't want to go too fast because I know some people it'll be easy for you, but for some they think it's a challenge. All right. So let's go here. Let me share the screen. Okay. Can you see the screen now?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Okay, let me just do something for physical education teachers. In every college, do you have sports department, physical education?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
ड्रिल मास्टर होता है ना, ड्रिल मास्टर, पीटी टीचर. ओके. अब बेचारे यार आप लोग सब ICT बोल रहे, अभी पीटी टीचर क्या करेगा बेचारा? Alright. So I want all of you to make a note of this website, openphysed.org. This is called Online Physical Education Network. Please share it with all the physical education teachers. I don't know if somebody is there here, but this is wonderful. And I'll tell you why it is wonderful. Okay, I put it on the chat, openphysed. People who are watching on the YouTube, all right, if there's any of your friends who is a physical education teacher, please go to openphysed, all right. Now, the beauty in this is, all right, can you see, sir, here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Isme na, you just have to go to the top. Can you see here?
Yes, sir.
Early childhood 3 to 5. Age, but age dikh raha hai?
Yes, sir. Yes, 3.
All this website is about physical activities. Age to age, kaisa karna, exercise kaisa karna, scientific exercise ka rule kya, everything. All right. Professional development, so much is there. So I wish if somebody can take this and can you see this, sir?
Yes, sir.
Middle school 6 to 8, hai?
Yeah, 6 to 8.
Tools for teaching pickleball. That's a game. All right. Everything is there. Okay. Yoga and mindfulness. Can you see here?
Yes, sir. 3 to 5 physical education modules.
All right. K to 2. छोटे छोटे बच्चे के लिए भी है. Okay. See there, fitness knowledge है. Tools for learning. क्या है सारे? Fitness running. All right. So when you go here, according to Statistia and all that, it's not easy. They have amazing data. All right. Do you guys use this?
No.
Statista.com? You should use it. Statistics teachers should use it. You can download everything in Excel also. Okay. So there's a lot of things here. Maybe you go to the home page. Okay. So can you see here? Learning to dance. अभी dance बोलते हैं ना, but dance के लिए क्या fitness है? उसमें से कैसा होता है? Beautiful website for all the physical education teachers and for everyone. So go to curriculum resources, go to the best practices, blah, 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 planning, preparation, classroom, and instruction, blah, blah. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Done, done. Okay. Now let me stop sharing here. Okay. I'm going to ask a question and then you need to ruthlessly, honestly agree and answer in the chat. Ruthlessly, honestly agree and okay. How many of you face this problem that there are so many to-do lists, so many things to do, and you just forgot the right time? For example, you say, sir, I'll call you at 10 o'clock, but exactly 10 o'clock, you forgot to call your dean or HOD, right? You said, I'll submit the question paper at 5 p.m., but you forgot due to some reason. Okay. Did you go through this situation in academics? Personal life ki alag baat hai. See, all the men for like me, I don't know. Whenever I go to the vegetable shop, I choose very carefully and I buy and I tell the shop fellow, please give me good ones. मेरे को गाली मिलेगा घर पे. But whenever I come home, there's something I forget. गाली तो मिल जाता है. तो बाहर घर पर खड़ा रहता हूँ, गाली मिल जाएगा. So I mentally prepare. मेरी बीबी गाली देगी, मेरी बीबी गाली देगी, मेरी बीबी अच्छी है, मेरी बीबी अच्छी है. So I prepare. You getting the point? So because I know I forgot. Right. So did you face this situation in academics that you forget your to-do list? Yes or no? Type करो chat में. YouTube में भी type करो. If there's anybody who's saying no, 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 I want to worship you. Okay. Type on the chat. Yes, type. Start typing. Yeah. सर, अरुण कुमार सर, देखो सर चैट में क्या चल रहा है.
Yeah.
YouTube.
You told that if answer is no, then you
YouTube.
worship.
नहीं. YouTube चैट में डॉक्टर निंगप्पा, ये निंगप्पा सर को तो मैं मिलूंगा जरूर जिंदगी में.
So he's my
typing no.
he is closest friend my.
आपका क्लोज फ्रेंड है? हाँ, ओके.
और ये सीनियर है, बहुत सारे सीनियर है सर.
गुड.
और he is a librarian.
Librarian. So librarian.
Yes, he did a lot of things in library sir, online.
Good. हाँ, उनका एरिया हुई है ना.
Yes,
so,
yes.
निंगप्पा Arbagonda.
Ningappa Aragonda sir.
Aragonda sir.
He did very
Now,
much for the students for sources, different sources, online and offline.
Now he is given in YouTube. No, Ramamurthy says no. In YouTube, Sudha Sadappa says sometimes. ये no and yes I can agree. ये sometimes sort of danger है. Yogi. Okay. Let's come to Zoom now. Zoom देखो. Yes. Forgot assignment. Arey Baba. Somebody says I forgot the assignment of FDP. Okay. Now in Google Classroom, tomorrow I will show. Because
Yes.
I kept deadline na. Anybody who submits in time, उसका green color होगा. Anybody who doesn't submit in time, उसका red color आएगा. मैं सबका दिखाऊंगा. नंगा करके दिखाऊंगा online पे. Alright. But sir, Arun Kumar sir, please don't penalize them. सब लोग assignment करेंगे, सबको certificate देंगे.
Yes,
Okay.
sir, yes, sir.
Thank you. So now to help you remember your things. Alright. You're in digital world, right? You're in the digital world. You need to have some good apps, some good software tools, because see, can you see my, okay, I don't know. Oh gosh. Okay. Can you see my planner?
Yes. Yeah.
Which month is this?
July.
हाँ, भरा हुआ है, flooded है.
Not visible, sir. Clearly.
No, see me in the full screen.
Yeah, it's in full screen only.
दिख रहा है?
Ajay Kumar.
No, I am saying nowhere it will be free. Getting the point? Every day I have to write. For example, आज के डेट क्या है? 2 है ना? Okay. 3 देखो, 3 है?
Yes, sir. Google Meet 10:30.
मेरा मीटिंग है, होजर में एक प्रोग्राम है.
3:30.
फिर 10:30 को एक है, फिर 3 PM को एक है, फिर 4 to 5 है, और 6 PM देखो आपका लेखा विदा. वो तो नॉट कर्नाटक. एक दिन में इतने सारे, अगर मैं नहीं लिखूंगा ना, नंगा हो जाऊंगा बेटा मैं. Getting the point? Because I have to organize, call people, network. But 6 बजे बोलो तो मैं 6 बजे गुड इवनिंग बोलता हूँ हर दिन. I'm not saying I'm great. When you give commitment, you should value the commitment.
Sir, definitely, sir, you are great.
All right. लिखो भाई, शर्म नहीं है, लिखो ना. Right? Because we finished PhD and all, लिखो, क्या गलती है? चलो, वो old tradition है. Still my friends tell me, Sam तू यार ये technology बोलता है, ये book क्यों नहीं छोड़ता? Because this is with me every time. Getting the point? Now for you, I'll give a good solution, amazing solution. All right. Whenever you get time, please download it. Can you see this? Wunderlist.com.
Wunderlist.com.
Not Wunderlist. Wun. O के बदले U है. मैं chat में डाल रहा हूँ. Okay. Google it. Okay. Okay. All right. Can you see that on the chat? Can you see that on the chat?
Yes, sir.
Okay, डाल दिया मैंने. Okay. Sir, can you read this? What is this?
Microsoft To Do.
Okay. So I request you, uh, are you guys using Outlook Express for your emails? Outlook use करते हो कि नहीं? अरे use करो ना. Tell your college to have official account ना. Because in Outlook you can integrate your calendar. ये जो calendar है ना मेरा physical calendar, I can integrate it. If you don't have Outlook, please use Google Calendar. Is it okay?
Yes.
So Google Calendar में जाके सब डाल दो. Meeting करना है, उससे मिलना है, and all the stuff. Getting the point? Did you see what that Poland lady told at the end? Sam, you're organizing good. Because she's from Poland, I'm from India. But dot on time, even though the time difference, we were on time for checking the test. You're getting the point? So we should know time zones. So go to Wunderlist, okay? And on the right hand top corner, there's something called sign in. Okay. Sir, can you please read this?
Yes, sir. Wunderlist has shut down. Import your list and task to Microsoft To Do. Thank you, Wunderlist.
Okay. क्या है ये? पढ़ो.
My Day, your smart daily planner. Start off fresh. My day helps you focus on what matters. It refreshes daily so you can plan with a clean slate. Be more intentional. My day helps you focus on what you want to get done today. Access anywhere, capture and retrieve your list across devices to help you stay organized at work, home, and on the go.
Okay, does it work only on my phone, sir, or does it work on all the things?
All this phone, sir.
Windows, Mac, Android. I am sure one of the gadget is yours.
Yes, sir.
So, no? If that gadget is not there, go to the web, no?
Yeah.
And you can integrate it. It will give you reminder also. Okay. So, अगर आप बहुत busy हो, don't forget to write down. Okay. Can you see this? Personalize your lists.
Yeah, personalize your list.
To-do list बनाओ. कौन सा official है, कौन सा personal है. Right? Do that. And this will give you amazing reminders. Easy to remember, easy to work. There are other ones also, but maybe I'll put that in your this thing. Okay. So now stop sharing the screen. You see me in the full screen now. ये देखो, एक तो नोटबुक दिखाया मैंने, ये हमेशा मेरे पास रहता है, राइटिंग पैड है, दिख रहा है, राइटिंग, बिकॉज आई एम ए टिपिकल टीचर भाई. ओके, 1996 10th स्टैंडर्ड, तो थोड़ा पुराना बच्चा उड़ा हूँ, ये बूढ़े हैं हम, ऑलराइट, 40 साल के पास आ गए तो हम, हमारा जिंदगी ये रहता है. नाउ यू सी हियर, सी प्रॉपरली, कुछ दिख रहा है उधर? आई डोंट नो वेदर यू कैन सी. कैन यू सी देयर?
Yes, sir. It's visible.
दिख रहा है? 12 to 1 practice, 1 to 2 lunch, 2 to 3 practice, 3 to 4 lunch, then Google Meet, then 4 to 5 p.m.
Yeah.
Paper में भी लिख. This is one day. Plus I have it on my Google Classroom. Plus I have it on my email calendar. इतने सारे अलग अलग नहीं करता हूं मैं, एक जगह करता हूं. पहला पेपर में लिख लेता हूं रात को. Not see many people do to-do list in the morning. No. Night before you sleep, take 5 minutes of your time, write down the to-do list for tomorrow. And night, you'd have to really write how much I did, how much I didn't do. Aaj ka. Because it should be done tomorrow morning or whatever priorities. Then morning when you get up, don't be like mad people taking sabere mobile lete hai, ding ding, WhatsApp. I am very clear. See, Praja madam is killing like this. All right. बच्चे को भी बोलो and put it in aeroplane mode. See, boss, if you're not strict with yourself, nobody will be strict with you. I don't know, you saw what time I give messages and all. Did you see? 12 बजे, 12:30 बजे, because that's the only time I get to finish my आज ये काम खत्म करना है. All right, then it goes to aeroplane mode. Then morning skipping, morning walking, morning running. All right, then morning again, see your to-do list. All right, the best thing, my dear friends, to be professional, double quotation Samuel Johnson, prioritize your priorities. You will grow. See, it's not important just to keep priorities. Prioritize your प्रायोरिटीज। तो इतना लिस्ट है बड़ा आपका, बट उसमें से कौन सा प्रायोरिटी है, फिर उसमें से कौन सा टॉप प्रायोरिटी है? यस, getting the point? I told you I'll send it to you 1 hour before. Dr. Arun Kumar didn't I send you? भेज दिया कि नहीं? आज का लिंक, यूट्यूब लिंक भेजे कि नहीं?
Yeah.
Yes or no? I've sent it to you because a commitment is a commitment. People who value commitment values people. See, I value Arun Kumar. All right. If I don't do that, I think, hey, I'm the speaker. I can send whenever I want. अरे 6 बजे तो है ना, 5:45 को भेजूंगा, क्या है बड़ा बात? See, that is called cheap mentality behavior. Because how much stress he will have here as a coordinator? I'm just a resource person. I can be cool, but कितना calls उनको आता है बेचारा? Am I right, sir? So please value people, value commitments. All right. So it's sharp 8 now. I hope you got the tip. There's a lot of homework today for you. Lot of tools are there for you. You need to practice all this. Again, I'll put it in the Google Classroom. And we're not putting this in classroom to test your talent and homework. No, 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 no. If you're sincere, you'll grow. This is how Samuel Johnson is become the resource person for you at a young age than others. Dr. Arun Kumar, did I ask you that I want to be the resource person? You came behind me or I came behind you? Bolo?
I came behind you, sir.
Why?
Because I analyze that what you are.
क्या analyze किया भाई? See,
आप
I'm not
क्या
your
है?
macha, I'm not your mama, I'm not your brother-in-law. Right? How did you get to know me? Chalo, let's tell. How did we get connected?
I have attended one FDP, which is organized by Andhra Pradesh Hyderabad College as a participant. Then whole 7 days I knew about you, sir. The
7
knowledge.
days you attended, huh?
Sir?
7 days you attended?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay,
yes, sir.
then
I analyzed that your skill. Then I thought that if your skill is used for our professors or Karnataka professors, then our whole faculties will be empowered.
Wow. Now you see, my dear professors, Dr. Arun Kumar has a growth mindset. He learned, he says, hey, why can't my state people, why can't my Karnataka people?
Yes.
Now, the power of talent, I'm telling you, my dear professors, you don't need marketing about yourself. If you have talent and if you have stuff, people will come behind you. So इसके लिए double quotation, last quotation आज का, run behind quality, quantity will come running behind you. अरे ये कौन बोलेगा तुमको यार ऐसा कोटेशन जिंदगी में भाई? क्या प्रकाश जी बोलो, 10,000 टिकट भी लेंगे तो नहीं मिलेगा आपको, सही बात कि नहीं? अरे छोटे छोटे सेमिनार वाले बोलते हैं मैं ऐसा बात करूंगा वैसा बात करूंगा, 5,000 टिकट, 2,000 टिकट, यस और नो? मोटिवेशनल टॉक 2,000 रुपीज, काय को इतना चार्ज करते हो भाई? यू सी हाउ दिस कॉलेज इज डूइंग nominal charge because we need to understand the situation of India. All right, 100-200 तो की बड़ी बात नहीं है, but I should understand as a resource person, यार ये 200 दे रहे इसको ले ज्यादा मत बोलो. That is cheap mentality. See, where all we are getting people from, boss? You think it's easy for me? Yeah. Right. Give more, you will get more. Double quotation, Samuel Johnson. ये मैं बात कर दूंगा तो आते रहेगा. Okay, you have to stop me. Getting the point? Give more, you will get more. But the problem in India में, get more, don't give more. Not more, get more, don't give anything. Somebody is there in your department who you know that person. Yes or no?
Sir.
आके नहीं, सब ले लेते आपके पास आके, लेकिन आप कभी भी उनको. See, can I give a small academic example? Can I give academic example?
Yeah.
There is somebody in the department, उनको सडनली कुछ हुआ, बोले सर मेरा क्लास ऑल्टर करो, मेरा एग्जाम ऑल्टर करो, मेरा एग्जाम ड्यूटी है, प्लीज ऑल्टर माई एग्जाम, आई विल ऑल्टर योर एग्जाम नेक्स्ट एग्जाम. ऐसा डील था. बट यू डू इट बिकॉज यू आर अ गुड गाई. बट सडनली व्हेन यू नेक्स्ट एग्जाम व्हेन यू से ma'am, I altered you that day, can you alter today? No, you are fine only. No, I was not fine. यू आर इन द कॉलेज नो. अरे भाई इन लोग को क्या बोले बाबा. Right? Annapurna ma'am is thinking that person should attend Sam's program, you know. They will get. Yes or no? बहुत सारे लोग मेरे को बोलते हैं जब जब फिजिकल प्रोग्राम्स करते हैं ना कॉलेज में, दे कम इन द टी ब्रेक, सर वुड यू माइंड डूइंग दिस प्रोग्राम फॉर माय एचओडी. मैं बोला क्यों. नहीं उसको ये सब चाहिए. Getting the point? All right. So let's close with a happy note for all the commerce teachers. All right. Commerce, all the commerce teachers, whatever you teach, commerce, economics, okay? I want you today to go to economics-games.com. Jai, bhai, jaldi padho, mere ko close karna hai. Padho udhar.
Yes, sir. Classroom game.
Wait. Let's do one thing, bro. Let's do one thing. Anybody who is here from economics department, unmute. Or commerce. Anyone who teaches? You can unmute. I gave an option. Anyone? Here. Indrani, you're economics professor?
Yeah. No, commerce.
Commerce, economics. Anyone? Okay. Okay, there are two people raising hands. Annapurna ma'am is also there. Rupali ma'am is also there. Pranja ma'am is raising hand. ऐसा बोल रही है, adjust मारी. Okay. Dr. Pranja madam. All economics people, one after the other read, okay? One after the other. Okay. ये आपको मैं गोल्ड माइन दे रहा हूँ. टुडे गोल्ड माइन मिलेगा आपको, गोल्ड माइन. चलो जल्दी पढ़ो, एक से एक इकोनॉमिक्स पढ़ो जल्दी. इतना पढ़ो.
Classroom games for teaching economics. Free, ready to play. Free, ready to play. Nothing to install. No need to register.
अभी इतना सारा मिल रहा है. Nothing to register, nothing to install. फ्री बोल रहा है. तुमको क्या प्रॉब्लम है इकोनॉमिक टीचर को अभी?
No problem, sir.
चलो नेक्स्ट इकोनॉमिक टीचर रीड दिस. नेक्स्ट इकोनॉमिक टीचर अन्नपूर्णा मैडम. एनीवन? Anyone read? Anyone? Yes.
Yeah. Economicsgames.com is a free educational game site for teaching microeconomics, industrial organization, and game theory.
Okay. Next time somebody can read this.
Yeah. Choose the game you want to run. Enter the number of players, and that's it. You just have to communicate their logins to your students and have them connected to the site with their phones, tablets, or laptops. You can then observe the debrief the game through your interface.
All the teachers here, playing a game is not important. ये देखो ये online games है to teach economic. Game बोले तो not cricket game भाई. Your economics games are there. Take it. But debrief is important. You know what's the meaning of debrief? गेम होने के बाद बच्चों को बोलना चाहिए, अरे तूने इधर अच्छा गलत किया, तूने इधर अच्छा किया, ये प्राइस इधर नहीं रहना चाहिए था, ये सप्लाई उधर जाना था, ये डिमांड उधर रहना चाहिए था, वो मार्केट लो है, ये मार्केट हाई है. So now why can't you have this COVID situation and say how many businesses are stopped in your area? What are the commercial things? What are the essential goods which is growing high? What are the goods which is going low? So ऐसा करो थोड़ा and then put all these games. I'm sure you will get an amazing response from the students and the learning will become multiplied. Is that okay? All right.
Yes.
Good. So from tomorrow onwards, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all the subjects, I'm going to give quick 5 minutes. 5 minutes for commerce, 5 minutes for business, MBA, economics, political science, English. I've seen the list, it's so much diverse. Life sciences, biology, chemistry, physics, zoology. I don't know, so many are there. So we will talk about ऐसा भी जो दिखाया मैंने economics game जो दिखाया, this is the tip of the iceberg. Now what we did in March is we accumulated all this together so that we can give to colleges. Yeah. मैं एक क्वेश्चन पूछूं, आपको ये सोच क्यों नहीं आया? मैं भी टीचर हूँ, आप भी टीचर हो, आपको ये सोच क्यों नहीं आया?
आता है, आगे कोई अडॉप्ट नहीं करता.
क्या रूपाली?
मैंने बोला करके आता है. अगर हम कुछ नया करने जाते हैं तो कहीं ना कहीं स्टूडेंट्स की तरफ से एक पैसिव रिएक्शन आता है जिसे हम अडॉप्ट ही नहीं कर पाते हैं.
स्टूडेंट को बाजू रखो, आपका ग्रोथ आप देखो. आई एम बीइंग वेरी क्लियर. इफ यू फाइन ट्यून एंड डांस टू द नागिन, ये काम नहीं करेगा. बिकॉज Rupali ji, you brought a very good question. To end the whole program, student will never be a student throughout his life. 3 साल में भागेगा, 2 साल पीजी करेगा भागेगा, PhD करेगा भागेगा, but a teacher will be a lifelong teacher.
जी
Now which is more important जी, बोलो अभी.
हमारा काम.
I'm not asking you to be selfish. Be real.
Yes sir.
Student will never be a student lifelong. वो जाएगा काम करेगा चले जाएगा. But you and me, we have to be teachers, right?
जी
Okay, ji. Everyone, not only Rupali. Okay, don't think I'm talking. Everyone, Malish Babu or इंद्रानी जी, प्रकाश सर तो बस एकदम ठीक ठाक बैठा है, हंस रहा है, लिख रहा है. Alright, good to see you. डॉक्टर प्रंजा जी अब क्या करेगी पता है? डिनर खत्म करके economicsgames.com साला जाओ वेबसाइट में ठोको. मेरे बच्चों को मैं असाइनमेंट दूंगा कल. एंड सम टीचर्स आर वेरी इंटेलिजेंट. ट्रेनिंग में सीखते हैं ना, उन लोग नहीं करते. सबसे पहला असाइनमेंट बच्चों को देते. No teacher who doesn't do homework should give homework. Don't give homework without doing homework. Okay, done. Thank you so much. It's evening time. Vijay Kumar ji, Lakshman ji, thank you so much. Purna ji, Surya Khan ji, Anita ji, thank you. Let's go to YouTube and say hi bye to everybody. All right. Gurudev has written in YouTube, sir, you have washed off ego, our egoism, professors by your emotional words. Heartfelt thanks to Dr. Samuel, Dr. Arun, Gurudev. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. All right, Ji. Thank you so much, everyone. Sharda Madam, welcome. Very senior professors. Thank you, everyone. So my request to you is practice, because to listen, to see the tools, it looks very good. But उसमें जब जाएंगे ना, थोड़ा डिस्को भरतनाट्यम खेलेगा तुम्हारे साथ हो. That time only you will realize, अरे बाबा ये मेरा भाई नहीं है, इसके साथ थोड़ा मेरे को time spend करना पड़ेगा. Is that okay, everyone? Okay, thank you so much. We'll see tomorrow. Dr. Arun, final comment.
Sir.
Closing remarks.
Okay, today both sessions are very wonderful. So Maggie Madam focused on the stress management, leadership, and all those things. And Samuel have explored on very necessary tools for the teachers, like handbrake, photorizer, and Audacity, SoundCloud, Anchor, and SlackUp, and as well as physical education teachers.
SoundCloud.
Open, okay. And many tools.
PHYCD.
एक बार unmute कर लो सर. अरुण सर unmute कीजिए. Unmute.
Hello.
Yes sir. बोलिए sir.
Okay. So Samuel sir today have explored and focused on many tools like handbrake, photorizer, Audacity, SoundCloud, Anchor, SlackUp, Open, and Wunderlist and economic scale. So a lot of things. Okay, as sir told 2 days before, up to 7 days FDP, you will know. I will tell you 200, more than 200 apps. Really, sir, these all apps are very wonderful, and these are very useful to the professors, faculty, teaching faculty for effective teaching and learning also. So I hand over mic to our SP Patil, IQC coordinator of our Government First Aid College, Rani Bennur, to give a vote of thanks to Samuel.
You can unmute, sir. Unmute and talk. Yeah. IQAC coordinator, sir. Arun, sir, can you unmute?
Sir, yes. Yes, sir. Sunidhi Patil, from the name Sunidhi Patil, sir. Actually, it was a wonderful session we had. The second session was wonderful, sir. And more than that, regarding the tools, apart from the tools, your quotations were very beautiful, sir. Mind blowing as well.
Yes.
Thank
Your
you.
quotations
Thank you,
were
sir. Thank
wonderful and
you.
mind blowing. Definitely, you quoted in double quote, Johnson. Yes, we will mention it, sir. Yes, definitely. And regarding these tools, definitely, uh, we must definitely undergo and we must experience all these tools regularly in order to upgrade ourselves in this teaching profession. And definitely we'll do it. And in the within next 3 days, I assure you that all the teachers and all the participants in this group will be active in this, and they will be familiar with this tool in their teaching profession. So on behalf of all the participants, my college, definitely thank you for your wonderful session regarding these tools and your words. Thank you very much once again, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So there is a surprise gift for every workshop I do. I have a best two participants award, and they will get award. But ये courier में आएगा आपको Amazon, somebody will give.
Yes.
But the conditions apply. Anyone who writes all my quotations from day one in a
Only two,
Word document, date,
only two.
डेट कोटेशन जो पूरा डालेगा और लास्ट डे दिखाएगा, प्रेजेंट करेगा, सबको डालेगा, डेफिनेटली you have to give your address, something will come to you. Good. Okay. And the other person is the most active person on Google Classroom who finishes all the assignments.
Yes.
Okay. So,
okay. As Samuel sir told, two best participant award. One is who noted the quotations from first day to last day.
And document.
second award,
हाँ.
yes, documentation करना है. कौन सा quotation कब बोला है? वो document करना है. And second award is to who solved the assignment given in Google Classroom.
Yes.
Okay.
Day one to day 7.
Yes.
Hello.
Okay. So
any more announcements, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So today at around 9 o'clock, I will share the feedback form. So it's very necessary to fill the feedback form and submit, and as well as what the assignments given to you through Google Classroom, all have to solve the assignments and submit as given according to the instructions given in Google Classroom. Okay. Thank you, Vishal. Over to Samuel.
Good. Thank you all. Now, physically, we are going to go out. My Paramatma will come to you 11:30 to 12 because that is the time I finish all my assignments to be given. Because every day I'm doing more 4 FDPs, so सबको distribute करना पड़ता है. So 11:30 to 12, definitely my Paramatma will come to group 1, group 2, give you some Antaratma. Once my Paramatma talks to you, your Antaratma should work. Tomorrow will come back. All right.
Right.
Okay. All of you be safe.
Thank you very much.
Families, be happy, be safe. Wash hands. Take care, sir. Thank you. Can I close with the permission?
Thank you, sir.
The
Yes,
whole
sir. Yes,
link
sir.
is on YouTube.
Sir,
The whole link is on YouTube. All right. Anytime you want to rewind it, rewind it. जिसको notes लिखना है ना, win prize करना है. Manjula man is writing right now. I saw. All right. Okay. Take care. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.